हेलो एंड वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू इन माय चैनल ब्लू चिप फाइनेंस। और आज की वीडियो के अंदर हम बिजनेस मैथमेटिक्स का टॉपिक है सिंपल एंड कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट। और ये इसमें हम पेपर्स के क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करेंगे फ्रॉम 2010 टू 2019। और ये वीडियो जो है ये स्पेसिफिकली आईकॉम 1 के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए है, लेकिन बाकी भी जिन जिन के सब्जेक्ट्स बिजनेस मैथमेटिक्स के अंदर बिजनेस अर्थमेटिक और सिंपल एंड कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट शामिल है, जैसा कि बी कॉम, बीबीए, इवन एम कॉम के अंदर भी इस टॉपिक को डिस्कस किया जाता है, तो वो सब भी इससे बेनिफिट हासिल कर सकते हैं। और जैसा कि मैंने बताया कि इसमें 2010 से लेकर 2019 तक के क्वेश्चंस को डिस्कस किया जाएगा। और कमिंग वीडियो के अंदर बिजनेस अरिथमेटिक के प्रीवियस पेपर्स के तमाम क्वेश्चन, उनकी एक्सरसाइजेज मैं ऑलरेडी दे चुका हूँ यहाँ पे सॉल्व करके, तो उससे भी आप बेनिफिट हासिल कर सकते हैं। और उसके बाद मैट्रिसेस और लीनियर इक्वेशंस, ये आईकॉम 1 के स्टूडेंट्स ये माइंड में रखें कि 2021 का जो पेपर आएगा वो रिड्यूस सिलेबस है, और उसके अंदर बिजनेस अरिथमेटिक और टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी के अंदर सिंपल और कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट, और इसमें एन्युटीज़ इंक्लूड नहीं है। और उसके अलावा मैट्रिसेस और लीनियर इक्वेशंस ये डिस्कस की जाएंगी। लीनियर इक्वेशंस के अलावा क्वाड्रेटिक और फैक्टराइजेशन मेथड, ये भी सारे इसमें पूछे जाएंगे। तो वन बाय वन हम डिस्कस करेंगे। सबसे पहले सिंपल एंड कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट के जो क्वेश्चंस हैं फ्रॉम 2010 टू 2019, और एंड के ऊपर मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि इन तमाम पेपर्स के अंदर जो MCQs पूछे गए हैं वो क्या हैं और उनके आंसर्स क्या हैं। तो सबसे पहले हम स्टार्ट करते हैं जी क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, जो 2010 में पूछा गया, एट व्हाट रेट ₹5000 विल बी डबल्ड इन 5 ईयर्स। तो यहाँ पे कोई मेंशन नहीं किया गया कि आया कि सिंपल कंपाउंड को यूज़ करते हुए या कंपाउंड सिंपल इंटरेस्ट को यूज़ करते हुए या कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट को यूज़ करते हुए। तो इट्स अप टू यू कि आप दोनों में से कोई भी चूज़ कर सकते हैं, और हम यहाँ पे सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का फार्मूला यूज़ करेंगे। तो सबसे पहली चीज़ कि सिंपल इंटरेस्ट के मुख्तलिफ फार्मूलाज हैं। कैलकुलेशंस हर एक की एक ही होती है, लेकिन हम इनके जो फार्मूलाज हैं उनको डिफ्रेंशिएट कर सकते हैं। जैसे कि एक फार्मूला है सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इक्वल्स टू PRT। इसी तरह आप सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इक्वल्स टू PINB हो सकता है, तो आप सब्सटीट्यूट कर सकते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू योर ईज। P स्टैंड्स फॉर प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट, जो कि आप डिपॉजिट करते हैं किसी भी जगह पे। R स्टैंड्स फॉर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट एंड T स्टैंड्स फॉर टाइम पीरियड। तो सबसे पहले एट व्हाट रेट, इट मीन्स कि रेट यहाँ पे मिसिंग है। ₹5000, तो 5000 आपके लिए P होगा, प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट। विल बी डबल्ड, इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि डबल हो के जो अमाउंट है, अमाउंट याद रखें हमेशा बराबर होती है प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट प्लस इंटरेस्ट। तो अमाउंट ए को भी आप ए भी कह सकते हैं, फ्यूचर वैल्यू भी आप कह सकते हैं। तो अमाउंट अगर डबल हो जाती है प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट की, तो अमाउंट विल बी 10,000 इन 5 ईयर्स, टाइम पीरियड इज़ 5। तो यहाँ पे हम फार्मूला जो है वो यहाँ पे यूज़ कर सकते हैं। आप डायरेक्टली अमाउंट का फार्मूला भी यहाँ पे लगा सकते हैं, लेकिन हम यहाँ पे सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का फार्मूला यहाँ पे लगाएंगे, क्योंकि हमें पता है कि सिंपल इंटरेस्ट है कितना। क्योंकि प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट थी 5000 और डबल हो के ये 10,000 अगर हुई है तो ड्यू टू इंटरेस्ट हुई है। तो विच मीन्स कि आपका जो सिंपल इंटरेस्ट है वो है 5000। तो सिंपल इंटरेस्ट आपके पास कैलकुलेटेड है यहाँ पे, तो आप सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का जो सिंपल फार्मूला है उसको अप्लाई करें। सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इज इक्वल्स टू पी आर टी। सिंपल इंटरेस्ट आपका आ गया 5000 और पी जो है आपकी प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट 5000 मल्टीप्लाई बाय आर आपने मालूम करना है, या आप यहाँ पे आई भी लिख सकते हैं, और टी टाइम पीरियड 5। तो हम 5000 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 5 25,000, और यहाँ पे 25,000 आर के साथ मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है। व्हेन इट गोज़ टू द अदर साइड ऑफ द इक्वेशन इट विल बी डिवाइडेड बाय 5000। तो 5000 डिवाइडेड बाय 25,000 इक्वल्स टू 0.2। ये चूँकि फ्रैक्शन में होता है तो इसको आप मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100 करेंगे तो परसेंटेज जो है आपके पास आ जाएगी। तो 20% वो रेट है जिसके ऊपर 5000 इंटरेस्ट विल बी डबल्ड इन 5 years। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो है वो है व्हाट इज इंटरेस्ट ऑन ₹188,090 फॉर 1 year एट द रेट ऑफ 5.5% और 5/1/2%। 1/2 इक्वल्स टू 0.5, सो 5 + 0.5 इक्वल्स टू 5.5%। यहाँ पे भी ये मेंशन नहीं किया गया कि either it is a case of simple interest or compound interest। so at your ease आप simple interest को यहाँ पे यूज़ करें। और सबसे पहले what is the interest on ₹1,880.90। so 1,880.90 is your principal amount for 1 year, so time period is 1, our interest is 5.5%। when you take the fraction of 5.5%, it will be 0.055, and we are asked to calculate simple interest। so simple interest is equals to PRT or PIN। so P is 1,880.90 multiplied by time period is 1 year multiplied by interest rate in fraction is 0.055। always write down interest rate in fractional form। so when you multiply these three, your answer will be 103.4495। so simple interest is 103.4495। third question is find the compound interest of principal amount ₹50,000 at the rate of 5% for 3/4 years। तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले तो कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट का क्वेश्चन है ये। तो कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट इज ऑलवेज इक्वल्स टू p मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1 + i raised to power n minus p, in which ci stands for compound interest, p stands for principal amount, i stands for interest rate, n is time period। so first of all take the data of the question। so principal amount is 50,000, so P will be 50,000, and time period is 3/4 और 3.75 years। तो यहाँ पे एक बात को माइंड में रखें कि सबसे पहले आप डिसाइड करें कि either it is a case of annual, semi-annual, quarterly or monthly। so how can you understand that either it is the case of annual, semi-annual, quarterly or monthly? simply focus this division। अगर तो ये है डिवीजन 2 के साथ तो ये हो जाएगा सेमी एनुअल केस। सेमी एनुअल स्टैंड्स फॉर के इंटरेस्ट विल बी गिवन 2 टाइम in the year। annual means that interest will be given only 1 time in the year at the end of the year। quarterly means that interest will be given to you in 4 equal intervals after every 3 months। and monthly stands for interest will be given to you 12 times in the year। so अगर 4 के साथ डिवीजन है तो ये क्वार्टरली है, अगर 2 के साथ डिवीजन है तो ये सेमी एनुअल है, अगर 12 के साथ डिवीजन है तो ये मंथली का केस है, और अगर राउंड डिजिट है तो ये ईयरली केस है और वो मेंशन भी होगा। तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले यू विल हैव टू कैलकुलेट द टाइम पीरियड। in 3 years Uh, as you know that there are 4 quarters in 1 year, so 3 multiplied by 4 equals to 12, and 3 by 4, which means 3 quarters out of 4 quarters. So 4 multiplied by 3 plus 3 equals to 15. So your time period n is equals to 15. Now you will have to distribute this 5% into 4 different percentages, equal percentages. So 5 by 4 means that 5% interest rate, which is annual interest rate, it will be distributed to you into 4 different installments. So 5 by 4 is equals to 1.25%. तो आपको ये हर क्वार्टर के बाद 1.25% मिलेगा. अगर ये यहाँ पे सेमी एनुअल का केस होता तो ये हम 5/2 करते. अगर यहाँ पे ये मंथली का केस होता तो हम यहाँ पे 5/12 करते. तो ये 5/4 का मतलब ये है कि आफ्टर ईच क्वार्टर you will be given 1.25% interest. So take the fractional form of this interest, which will be equals to 0.0125, and now after getting the data, now we are going to apply this data into the formula. So P is 50,000 multiplied by 1 plus I, which means 1 plus 0.0125 raised to power 15 minus 50,000, and it will be equals to 10240. So that is your compound interest. In paper 2011, there was no question related to simple and compounded interest. The questions are asked about annuities. So annuity is not your topic, so we just skip that paper. तो 2012 के पेपर में क्वेश्चन है जी, कैलकुलेट कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट अर्न फॉर ₹5,000 इन्वेस्टेड. सो 5,000 इज योर पी, प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट, इन्वेस्टेड फॉर 6 ईयर्स. सो टाइम पीरियड इज 6 ईयर्स. इस प्रॉब्लम में आप देखें कि यहाँ पे राउंड फिगर है, तो विच मीन्स कि इट इज़ अ केस ऑफ एनुअल इंटरेस्ट. सो 6 ईयर्स, n equals to 6, and interest rate is 7%. In the fractional form, 7 by 100 equals to 0.07, and formula of compound interest is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n minus P. P 5,000, 1 plus interest rate is 0.07 raised to power 6 minus 5,000. So first of all ये आपका फैक्टर है. सो इस फैक्टर को कैलकुलेट कर लें, 1.07 रेज टू पावर 6, और जो भी आपका आंसर आए उसको मल्टीप्लाई करें 5,000 के साथ, एंड देन सब्ट्रैक्ट 5,000 फ्रॉम द 7503.65, एंड कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट इज 2503.65. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इन हाउ मैनी ईयर्स a sum of ₹3,000 would amount ₹4814.07 at 6% compounded semi-annually. So it is the case of compound interest, but in this case हम यहाँ पे यूज़ करेंगे अमाउंट का फॉर्मूला, फ्यूचर वैल्यू और अमाउंट. These both are same things. You can use future value or amount. So future value or amount is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n. It is very simple formula. Just eliminate P from the formula of compound interest, and the rest is your future value formula. तो यहाँ पे in how many years, so time period is missing here, so n is missing. A sum of ₹3,000, so P is 3,000, would amount ₹4814.07. amount or future value is 4814.07 at 6% compounded semi-annually. So 6% compounded semi-annually. It is the case of semi-annual time period. So we just divide the interest rate by 2. सेमी एनुअल का मतलब ये है कि आपको ये 6% इंटरेस्ट रेट दो इक्वल इंस्टॉलमेंट्स में मिलेगा. देर आर 2 इक्वल इंस्टॉलमेंट्स ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. So we will have to divide this 6 by 2 and it will be equals to 3%, and in fractional form it will be equal to 0.03. And now formula is A equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n. Just put the data first. So amount is 4814.07 equals to P is 3000. 1 plus I is 0.03 raised to power n. We don't know about n and we will have to calculate this n. So first of all, simplify this equation. This 3000 is multiplying here. When it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided. So 4814.07 divided by 3000 equals to 1.03 raised to power n. Finally, it will be equal to 1.60469 equals to 1.03 raised to power n. And now what can we do? इस n को नीचे लाने के लिए we will have to take log on both sides. Log of 1.03 and log of 1.60469, which you can calculate through your calculator very easily. So it will become n log of 1.03 equals to log of 1.60469. So take the log. Log of 1.03 is equals to 0.01283 and log of 1.60469 is equals to 0.20539. And this log is multiplying here with n. So when it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided. So n will be equals to 0.20539 divided by 0.01283 and the answer is 16 approx. So time period is 16. It was the case of semi-annual. So you can say that 8 years. In 8 years or 16 equal installments, your principal amount 3000 will become 4814.07. After that, there was only one question related to simple and compound interest in paper 2013. Question is that a sum of rupees 20,000 is invested in a saving account. So this is your P. P equals to 20,000, which pays interest at the rate of 8% compounded annually. So it is the annual case. So interest rate will be 8% and in fractional form it will be equals to 0.08. How much interest will be earned during 10 years? So we will have to calculate compound interest and time period is 10. So simply apply the formula of compound interest, which is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n minus P. Just put the data into the formula. P is 20,000, 1 plus I is 0.08 and n or time period is 10 minus 20,000, and after the calculation of this equation you will get 23178.5 and that is your compound interest. After that, in 2014 paper, the question is the sum of rupees 24,000 amounts to rupees 42,000 in 8 years and 6 months. Find the rate of interest. So once again, there is no statement, either it is a case of simple or compound interest. So you can use simple interest formula. And in case of simple interest, one formula is related to simple interest, which is equals to PRT or PIN, and one formula is related to the amount of future value. As I told you that amount is always equals to principal amount plus interest. So principal amount plus interest. So principal plus simple interest is equals to PRT. So first of all we place PRT here, take the P common and make the equation. So A will be equals to P common multiply by 1, because here is only one P, so 1 plus P is cancelled with this P and RT, or you can say 1 RT. So amount is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus RT, or if you are using PIN, you can say that amount is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus IN. So now after making the formula, we are going to put the data into the equation. So amount is 42,000 और जो P है आपके लिए वो आ जाएगा 24,000 multiplied by 1 plus R which we are going to calculate, and T is 17. Why it is 17? Because it is the case of semi-annual. In 8 years there are 16 semi-annual payments. हम यहाँ से ये 6 मंथ से हमने ये एस्टिमेट लगाया है कि ये केस सेमी एनुअल का केस है. तो 8 इयर्स के अंदर 16 semi annual payments and 1 payment for this, so total payments are 17. So are 17, so 42 the ये 24,000 यहाँ पे multiply हो रहा है. When it goes to the other side of the equation it will be divided, or 42,000 divided by 24,000 equals to 1 plus R17, and this will become 1.75 equals to 1 plus R17. After that this one is summing here. When it goes to the other side of the equation it will be subtracted. So 1.75 minus 1 equals to R17, which will be equal to 0.75 equals to R17, and this 17 is multiplying here. When it goes to the other side of the equation it will become 0.04411, or you can say that 4.411% semi-annually. So यहाँ तक अभी आपने अगर देखा हो तो 4 फार्मूलाज इसके अंदर यूज़ हो रहे हैं, और ये 4 फार्मूलाज के ऊपर अगर आपकी ग्रिप है तो सिंपल और कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट का कोई भी क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया जा सकता है. उसमें कुछ भी पूछा जाए आप बड़ा इजीली कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. 2 formulas are related to simple interest. First one formula is simple interest equals to PRT or PIN. Second formula of simple interest, which is the formula of future value or amount, which will be equals to P multiplied by 1 plus RT. And 2 other formulas are related to compound interest. First formula is compound interest equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n minus P, and other formula is related to amount or future value in the case of compound interest, that is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n. So there are only 4 formulas. Those are working in all these questions. So second question is that in what time will rupees 30,000 amounts to be rupees 36465 at the rate of 5% interest compounded quarterly. So first of all it is the case of compound interest, and second important thing that it is the quarterly case. So first of all we divide this 5% by 4, because there are 4 quarters in 1 year, and it will be equals to 1.25% in each quarter, and in fractional form it will become 0.0125. So सबसे पहले हमने interest को locate कर लिया, and now what is missing? N or time period is missing, because in what time? So N is missing here. P is 30,000 एंड अमाउंट इज 36465। यानी सिंपल वर्ड्स के अंदर वो पूछ रहा है आपसे कि 36,465 कितने टाइम में बन जाएगा अगर इंटरेस्ट हो 5% कंपाउंडेड क्वार्टरली। सो फर्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज टू गेट द डाटा। नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला ऑफ अमाउंट। सिंपल याद रखें कि जिस क्वेश्चन में अमाउंट उसने दे दिया आपको, उसके अंदर फॉर्मूला अमाउंट का यूज होगा। सो आइदर इट इज अ केस ऑफ सिंपल इंटरेस्ट और कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट. So you will have to focus that if the amount is given in the question or future value is the given in the question, you will have to apply the formula of future value or amount. So it is a case of compound interest and amount is given. So we apply this formula. Amount is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n. Amount is 36465 equals to P is 30,000. Multiply by 1 plus interest is 0.0125 raised to power n, because n is missing here and we are going to calculate. So this 30,000 is multiplying here. When it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided, and 36465 divided by 30,000 equals to 1 point, just take the sum, 1.0125 raised to power n. Now next important step is to take the log on both sides. याद रखें कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट के केस में अगर टाइम पीरियड मिसिंग है तो यू विल हैव टू टेक द लॉग ऑन बोथ साइड्स आफ्टर सिंप्लीफाइंग द इक्वेशन. सो टेकिंग लॉग ऑन बोथ साइड्स, n log of 1.0125 इक्वल्स टू log of 1.2155, और ये हमने लॉग की वैल्यूज ले ली. एंड नाउ this log is multiplying with n. So when it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided. So 0.08475 divided by 0.005395, which will be equals to 15.708, or approximately you can say that there are 16 quarterly payments. After that, questions of paper 2 and 15. So first question is that at what rate rupees 5,000 double itself in 5 years by simple interest. So P is 5,000, double itself means that it will become 10,000. So amount is 10,000, time period is 5. In this question I am going to use simple interest equals to PIN, ताकि अगर आप PIN का फॉर्मूला यूज़ करते हैं तो वो भी आप इजीली समझ सकें. In other sense you can use PRT, but PIN or PRT both are same things. So N is time period. Either you can use T is the time period and interest is missing here, or you can use R here. So here is your data. P is 5,000, amount is 10,000, n is 5, and interest rate is missing. So first of all, as we already discussed in question I think 1 paper 210, that we have amount and we have principal amount. So amount minus principal amount is equals to simple interest. So 5,000 is simple interest, क्योंकि अगर आपने 5,000 डिपॉजिट कराया था तो 5 साल के बाद अगर ये 10,000 बना है तो इट इज़ ऑल ड्यू टू इंटरेस्ट. सो योर सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इज 5,000. नाउ सिंपली यूज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इक्वल्स टू PIN. सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इज 5,000 इक्वल्स टू P इज 5,000, मल्टीप्लाई बाय I, और इंटरेस्ट रेट इज मिसिंग, मल्टीप्लाई बाय n, और टाइम पीरियड इज 5. So 5,000 multiplied by 5 equals to 25,000 I. And this is multiplying here. When it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided. And answer is 0.2, but it is in fractional form. Multiply by 100 and it is equals to 20%. Next question is that find the compound interest on rupees 10,000 invested at 4% per annum for 8 years compounded Number one, annually. Number two, semi-annually. And number three, quarterly. It is very important question because in this question you can learn three different time scales: annually, semi-annually, and quarterly. So first of all, we take the first case, annually. So find the compound interest on rupees 10,000. So P is 10,000 at 4% per annum. Interest rate is 4%, and in fractional form it is equals to 0.04 for 8 years, and n is 8. So simply use the formula of compound interest, which is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n minus P. Just simply put this data into this formula and solve, and your compound interest is 3686. Second case is semi-annually. सो इस केस में आप देखें कि क्या क्या चीज़ें चेंज होती हैं. याद रखें दो ही चीज़ें चेंज होंगी, एक n और एक I. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, अगर आपके पास टाइम पीरियड है 8 साल और सेमी एनुअल केस है, तो विच मीन्स दैट 2 पेमेंट्स इन 1 ईयर and 8 multiplied by 2 equals to 16. So n will become 16, and interest rate 4% will be distributed 2 times in 1 year. So 4 by 2 equals to 2%, and in fractional form it will become 0.02. So P is 10,000, n is 16, and interest rate is 0.02 or 2%. So simply just put this data into this formula of compound interest, and you will get the answer of 3728. Third case is quarterly. So there are 4 quarters in 1 year. So 8 multiplied by 4, 32, and 4 divided by 4 equals to 1%. So which means that after each quarter you will get 1% interest. So just simply first of all take the data. P is 10,000, n is 32, because there are 4 quarters in 1 year, and in 8 years 8 multiplied by 4, 32, and interest rate is 4%, but it is the case of quarterly. So 4 by 4 equals to 1%, and in fractional form it will become 0.01. So just put the data into this formula and your answer will be 3749. In paper 2016, there is one question which is asked, and question is that in how many years a sum of rupees 3000 would amount to rupees 4814.07 at 6% interest compounded semi-annually. So first of all, that is your P, that is your amount or A, and interest rate is 6% interest compounded semi-annually. So if it is the case of semi-annually, just simply divide this by 2, and 6 by 2 equals to 3%, which means that after 6 months you will get 3%, and after next 6 months you will get 3%. So in 1 year it will be equals to 6%. So n is missing here. Just apply the formula of amount and solve for n. We already discussed 2 questions related to missing n. So it is the case of log. So first of all, future value equals to 4814.07. P is 3000. 1 plus 0.03 raised to power n. Just simplify this equation. This 3000 is multiplying here. It goes to the other side of the equation and it will be divided, and the rest is 1.03 raised to power n. So 1.60469 equals to 1.03 raised to power n. Take the log on both sides. N log of 1.03 equals to log of 1.60469. Take the log through your calculators and just simply divide this by 0.20539, and answer is 16. In paper 2016, I think supplementary. Okay, it is the question which is asked in supplementary. So question is that Mr. Aslam has invested rupees 25,000 at 6% compounded annually. What amount would be received after 4 years? So your investment is 25,000. So P is 25,000. 6% compounded annually. So interest rate is 6%, which is equals to 0.06 after taking the fraction. What amount would be received after 4 years? N is 4 and amount is missing. So simply use the formula of amount, and which is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power N. P is 25,000. 1 plus I is 0.06 and raised to power N or 4. And simply answer is 3.31562. That is your amount. In paper 2017, question is that at what annual rate of interest would rupees 780 amounts to rupees 1320 in 2 years and 3 months? So once again यहाँ पे नहीं बताया गया कि सिंपल इंटरेस्ट को यूज़ करें हम या कंपाउंड को। तो इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर मैंने दोनों मेथड्स यूज़ कर दिए हैं। तो सबसे पहले तो टेक द डाटा। पी प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट है आपकी 780 और जो आपकी अमाउंट या फ्यूचर वैल्यू है वो है 1320 इन 2 years एंड 3 months। सो इस 3 month से हमें ये अंदाज़ा हुआ कि ये क्वार्टरली केस है, क्योंकि 3 months इक्वल्स टू 1 quarter। सो इन 2 years देयर आर 8 quarters, in 1 year 4 quarters, so in 2 years there are 8 quarters and 1 quarter for this, so 8 plus 1 equals to 9. So N will be equals to 9. Interest rate is missing here, or P is 780 and future value is 1320. So first of all, it is not mentioned here either it is a case of simple or compound interest, so we will see both conditions below. So first of all, we take the case of simple interest. So in simple interest, amount or future value, either you can use FV or A, equals to P multiplied by 1 plus IN, or P equals to P multiplied by 1 plus RT. It is up to you, either you can use PIN or PRT. So after making the formula, now put the data. Future value is 1320 equals to P equals to 780 multiplied by 1 plus interest rate is missing, so I is missing here and N is 9. So this 780, it is multiplying here. When it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided. So 1320 divided by 780 equals to 1 plus 9i. After that, this 1 is summing here. When it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be subtracted. So 1.6923 minus 1 equals to 9i. So simply it will become 0.6923 and this 9 is multiplying here. When it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided. So your interest rate is 0.0769, or you can say 8% approx. But in case of compound interest, if we use compound interest, our amount formula is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power N. Future value is 1320, P is 780, 1 plus I is missing and raised to power 9. It is very important formula in which we are going to calculate interest rate in the case of compound interest. So first of all, this 780 is multiplying here. When it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided. So 1320 divided by 780 equals to 1.6923 equals to 1 plus I raised to power 9. अब यहाँ से 9 को ख़त्म करने का तरीका ये है कि इसको हम दूसरी साइड पे ले जाएंगे और 1 पे डिवाइड करके पावर ले लेंगे. So 1.6923 raised to power 1 by 9. If it is 7 here, when it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be 1 by 7. If it is 8 here, it will become 1 by 8 or any other digits. and remaining is 1 plus I. So first of all, take the power of 1.6923 raised to power 1 by 9, or you can calculate very easily through calculator. बट एक बात याद रखें कि जब भी फ्रैक्शन के अंदर पावर लें तो पावर में ब्रैकेट्स को लाजमी यूज़ करें. अगर ब्रैकेट्स को आप यूज़ नहीं करेंगे कैलकुलेटर के ऊपर पावर लेते हो तो वो आपके लिए आंसर गलत आएगा उसमें. तो 1.060 equals to 1 plus I. This 1 is summing here. When it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be subtracted, and 1.060 minus 1 equals to 0.06 or 6%. Second question, that Mr. Munir has invested rupees 25,000 at 6% compounded annually. What amount would he receive after 4 years? So 25,000 is your principal amount, interest rate is 6%, and you have to calculate amount. So future value is missing and n is 4. So simply use the future value formula, which is equals to p multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n. Simply put the data into the equation and your answer will be 31562. Question number 3 is that a company is expected to pay rupees 4 every year on a share of its stock. What is the present value of its stock if money is worth 5% compounded semi-annually? तो सबसे पहले a company is expected to pay rupees 4, which means that company is going to pay you interest of rupees 4. So compound interest is calculated here. Or what is the present value? So P is missing of its stock if money is worth 5% compounded semi-annually. सेमी एनुअल केस, और अगर एक साल को हम लें तो देयर आर 2 पेमेंट्स, so n will become 2 because it is the case of semi-annual, or time period is not mentioned here, so we use time period assumed here equals to 1 year. So in 1 year there are 2 semi-annual payments, so n is 2, interest rate is 5 by 2 equals to 2.5%, and in fractional form it will become 0.025, and just simply solve for P. Compound interest is 4, P multiplied by 1 plus 0.025 raised to power 2 minus 1, and after the calculation it will become 79. So 79 is your principal amount. Next question, that a man needs to borrow rupees 30,000 for 2 years, which means P is 30,000 and time period is 2 years. Show by calculation which one of the following loan is more advantageous to him: 4.1% simple interest and 4% per annum compounded semi-annually. So you will have to calculate simple interest and compound interest both to make the difference of these two scenarios. So P is 30,000, time period is 2 years. So first of all, we take the case of simple interest. In simple interest, P is 30,000, N is equals to 2, and interest rate is 4.1%. So in fractional form, it will be equals to 0.041. And just apply the formula of simple interest, which is equals to PIN. P is 30,000 and I is 0.041 and N is equals to 2, and it will be equals to 2460. So which means if you choose the option number 1, it will give you 2460. But next option is 4% per annum compounded semi-annually. So in case of semi-annual, first of all, interest rate is divided by 2. One thing which is important here, that always use the data. P equals to 30,000 and 4% per annum compounded semi-annually. So interest rate is 4 by 2 because it is the case of semi-annual equals to 2%, and in fractional form it will be equals to 2 by 100 or equals to 0.02. And time period here is 2 years. So in 2 years, as you know that in case it is the case of semi-annual, so in 1 year there are 2 payments and n will be equals to 2 multiplied by 2 equals to 4. So now we are going to put the data into this formula. So interest rate is 0.02, so 0.02 and raised to power 4, raised to power 4, and it will become 1.02 raised to power 4, which will be 1.082 082 43216 and just simply multiply this by 30,000, which will become 32472 9648 minus 30,000 equals to 2472.9648. So in compound interest you will get 2472.9648. So as you are seeing here that compound interest is more advantageous than simple interest. Question paper 2017 supplementary: at what rate would a sum of money double itself in 20 years with simple interest? So here there is no principal amount, so we are going to assume principal amount. हम फर्ज कर लेते हैं इसमें कि प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट 1000 है और ये डबल जब होगी तो ये 2000 बन जाएगी. n is 20 years and 20 years है और सिंपल इंटरेस्ट यहाँ पे मिसिंग है. सो सिंपली फ्यूचर वैल्यू is equals to p multiplied by 1 plus in. Future value 2000, p 1000, 1 plus in equals to 20. So first of all ये 1000 दूसरी तरफ जाके इससे डिवाइड हो जाएगा. 2000 divided by 1000 equals to 1 plus I20 and it will be equals to 2 equals to 1 plus I20 and this one will be subtracted from the other side of the equation. So 2 minus 1 equals to I20 and this 20 will be divided by 1 with 1 and equals to 0.05 or 5%. Second question is that in how many years a sum of rupees 5560 would amount rupees 7000 at 8% interest compounded semi-annually. So first of all it is the case of semi-annual, so 8 by 2 equals to 4% or 0.04 and n is missing here, or p is 5560 and future value is 7000. So it is the case of compound interest. So apply the formula future value equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n. Just simply put the data into the equation, and through log method you can calculate it, and n will be equals to 5.87 or approximately 6. Question paper 2018. At what rate rupees 1 lakh or 0.1 million doubles itself in 5 years with simple interest? So if it doubles itself, it will become 200,000 or 0.2 million. So P is 0.1 million and amount is 0.2 million. N is 5 and interest rate is missing here. So simply it is the case of simple interest, in which we are going to use the formula of amount, which is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I n. So amount or future value is 0.2 million and P is 0.1 million multiplied by 1 plus I 5. And when it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided. So 0.2 million divided by 0.1 million equals to 2 इक्वल्स टू 1 प्लस आई 5. ये 1 दूसरी तरफ जाके सब्ट्रैक्ट हो जाएगा और आपके पास आ जाएगा जी i इक्वल्स टू 1/5. क्योंकि ये 5 यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है तो ये 1 के साथ डिवाइड हो जाएगा और 20%. Next question is that at what rate of interest compounded quarterly for 1/2 years will rupees 2500 amount to rupees 3900? So interest rate is missing, and it is the case of compound interest. So first of all, interest rate is missing and compounded quarterly for 1/2. So there are 4 quarters in 1 year, and in 2 years there are 8 quarters, and 1/2 year mean half of the year, and there are 2 quarters in 6 months. So 4 multiplied by 2 equals to 8 plus 2 quarters equals to 10. So n will be equals to 10. P is 2500 and amount is 3900. So simply apply the formula of future value, which is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n. Future value is 3900, P is 2500, 1 plus I is missing, raised to power 10. 2500, when it goes to the other side of the equation, it will be divided, which will become 1.56 equals to 1 plus I raised to power 10. और इस 10 को यहाँ से ख़त्म करने के लिए इसको आप दूसरी साइड पे ले जाएं इक्वेशन के और पावर में ले लें 1/10. So 1.56 raised to power 1/10 equals to 1 plus I. It will be equals to 1.04547 equals to 1 plus I, and this 1 will be subtracted from this, and the rest is 0.04547 or 4.547 quarterly. Question paper 2018 supplementary. यहाँ पे find the compound interest on rupees 40,000 for 1 year at 8% payable quarterly. यहाँ पे ये 3 क्वेश्चंस मैंने खुद छोड़े हैं आपकी प्रैक्टिस के लिए. सारे फार्मूलाज अभी तक आपके साथ डिस्कस हो चुके हैं. फाइंड द कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट, यहाँ पे हमने मालूम करना है कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट, एंड आई एम गोइंग टू राइट डाउन द डेटा फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन, and rest of the question will be solved by yourself. So first of all, what we are going to calculate compound interest. So compound interest is missing here. On rupees 40,000. So P is equals to 40,000 for 1 year at 8% payable quarterly. So interest rate is equals to 8% payable quarterly. So 8/4, because there are 4 quarters in 1 year, equals to 2%, and in fractional form 2 by 100 equals to 0.02, and n will be equals to, because time period is 1 year, so in 1 year there are 4 quarters, so 1 multiply by 4 equals to 4. So that is your data, and the formula which you should use here is the formula of compound interest. This one formula should be used here. Question paper 2019. How long will it take for rupees 4,000 to become rupees 4,800 at 10% simple interest? So it is the question of simple interest, in which your data is how long will it take, which means n is missing, or you can say t is missing, time period is missing, for rupees 4,000, t equals to 4,000 to become rupees 4,800. So amount or future value is 4,800 at 10% simple interest. So interest rate is 10%, which will be equals to 10 by 100 in fractional form is 0.10 or 0.1. So amount is given here, so use the formula of amount. This one formula should be used here. A bank, next question, that a bank lends rupees 1 lakh 12 lakh 50,000 for 2 years. On 3 by 4th of the amount, bank charged 4% interest. On the balance, bank charged 5% interest. What is the amount of simple interest? So here, first of all, make the fraction of this amount, because in 3 by 4 of this amount, bank is going to charge 4%. So first of all, make the data of this question. Three by 4, which will be equals to 937,500. 937,500. On this amount, bank is going to charge 4%. So interest rate is equals to 4%. In fractional form, it will become 4 by 100 equals to 0.04. Interest on the balance, sorry, for 2 years. So n is 2. So it is the first part of the question, that you will have to calculate the simple interest for this. So what is the formula of simple interest? Simple interest is equals to PIN. So use this formula. It is the part A of the question. So after the calculation of simple interest for part A, now you are going to calculate the simple interest of part B. And what is the data of part B? Out of 12,50,000, 93750 is calculated. So just subtract this. For second part, bank is charging 5% interest. And simply apply the simple interest formula once again on this amount and just sum both interests, and that is your answer. So after that, now we turn our focus to the MCQs related to simple and compound interest. So first MCQ, that the simple interest for 3 years at 6% is rupees 180. The principal is, सिंपली आपको फार्मूलाज यूज़ करने पड़ेंगे यहाँ पे। तो सबसे पहले सिंपल इंटरेस्ट आपका किसके बराबर है जी? PIN के। सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इज इक्वल्स टू PIN। सो सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इज 180 and time period is 3 and I is 6%. तो प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट के लिए इसको कैलकुलेट कर लें। 6% 0.06 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 3, तो ये 0.18p आ जाएगा आपके पास। सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इक्वल्स टू 180, सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इज इक्वल्स टू PIN and 180 equals to P multiply by 0.18. So 180 divided by 0.18 equals to 1000. So your correct option is option A. The next MCQ is that at what rate would a sum of money double itself in 20 years? We already calculated this question, that at 5% your amount, your principal amount will be double in 20 years. For 2012, rupees 5,000 double itself in 5 years at the rate of 20%. 5,000 double itself in 5 years. So 5,000 is your P. If it doubles, then amount will become 10,000, and apply the formula of amount for the calculation of interest rate. Answer is 20% amount formula is, you already calculated this formula which is given here. That is your formula. So there are only 4 formulas which are used in this whole procedure. The amount which is finally received on the investment of rupees 12,000 at 6% simple interest for 3 years is, the amount which is finally received on the investment of rupees 12,000 at 6% simple interest for 3 years is equals to 14160. So you can use the formula of amount in the simple interest, and your data is amount is 12,000, simple interest is 6% or 0.06, and time period is 3. So next is when the principal remain fixed for the entire period, it is the case of simple interest. सिंपल इंटरेस्ट के अंदर आपकी प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट हमेशा याद रखें फिक्स रहती है। The simple interest for 3 years at 6% is rupees 180. यूज़ करें सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का फार्मूला, और उसमें आपका जो n है वो 3 आ जाएगा, इंटरेस्ट रेट आपका I 6 आ जाएगा, और सिंपल इंटरेस्ट आ जाएगा 180। प्रिंसिपल के लिए सॉल्व कर लें 1000। आई थिंक ये पहला ही क्वेश्चन है जो पहला हमने किया था। यस, द सेम। The next MCQ, that if the simple interest on rupees 15,000 for 3 years is rupees 900, the rate is solve for the rate. So once again I am telling you that there are only 4 formulas. दो का ताल्लुक है सिंपल इंटरेस्ट के साथ, एक सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का फार्मूला और एक सिंपल इंटरेस्ट में अमाउंट का फार्मूला, और दो फार्मूलाज हैं आपके कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट के, एक कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट का फार्मूला एंड वन अदर फार्मूला इज रिलेटेड टू अमाउंट और फ्यूचर वैल्यू इन द केस ऑफ कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट। सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज 2%। यहाँ पे सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का फार्मूला आप यूज करेंगे और द सिंपल इंटरेस्ट ऑन रुपीज 15,000 फॉर 3 years एट 2% इज करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज 900। ये आप सॉल्व करके लाजमी इसको आप टैली करें, तब आपकी प्रैक्टिस होगी इसकी। द सिंपल इंटरेस्ट फॉर 3 years एट 6% इज रुपीज 180। वंस अगेन योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज 1000। 2017 सप्लीमेंट्री के पेपर में जो MCQ पूछा गया है, द मनी borrowed और invested is called principal. Correct option is principal. The simple interest of loan rupees 3,000 for 2 years at 7%. So simply multiply these three. Your correct option is 420. And the next is the simple interest of loan rupees 3,000 for 2 years at 7% is okay. The simple interest of loan rupees 3,000 for 2 years, okay, it is asked 2 times. So correct option is 420. Amount is equals to principal plus interest. So ये थे जी आपके MCQs इससे रिलेटेड, और नेक्स्ट वीडियो के अंदर हम बिजनेस अरिथमेटिक को हम यूज़ करेंगे, उसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, प्रीवियस पेपर्स के जितने क्वेश्चंस हैं उनसे रिलेटेड। So till then, take care of yourself and other persons around you and make practice. Thank you.